All right, so I wanted to give you a little bit of guidance on how to do your career assessments. So, what you've been asked to do is go to careeronestop.org. So, if you go there, you're going to get to this page. You're going to start by going to the Explore Careers drop down. So, if you click on that arrow, you're going to see the self assessments over here. There's an interest assessment, a skills assessment, and a work values assessment. You need to complete all three of those. So when you complete those, you're also going to download those. So I'm going to show you a little bit. Let me see if I can. So this is after I have completed my interest assessment. So it's going to show up, it's going to show up looking like this. And down here, there's this download. If you can see my arrow, the download, you're going to click on that and you're going to download it as an Excel file. And then once you go, then you can go back and click on your next assessment. So once you go to your skills assessment, you're going to do the same thing. What I want to tell you about the skills assessment is that there are a lot of questions on here that assess skills that you may not have at this point, and that is okay. There are going to be some things like it asks you about how you can connect with languages or how you utilize languages, or how do you utilize maintenance equipment or something like that. Some of you may have certain skills in one area just because of who you are, which is a great thing, because that means just because of who you are and your language, then that is a skill you have. I just don't want you to get confused and think that that is the only skill you have. There are some of these that you will have later on. So don't let this discourage you when you think, oh, I have very minimal skills here. You're still young. So this is your skills assessment, and same thing, when you finish, it'll give you a readout that looks like this, and then you're going to click download in Excel, and then you're going to get to your work values match assessment. This one's really complicated because it's easy to do, but you get these little cards and you have to place them and in priority. And so you only get a certain number of spaces for each one, which is really hard because, as you can see here, these are the things that I think I want most, more, and somewhat. But then I get to a card up here and I'm thinking, I also want to really make decisions on my own. But all of those are filled. So I'm going to have to shift my cards to figure out what I value most. So that's a really challenging one. And then again, you're going to download those results into Excel. Make sure you do all of this before Thursday night so that you'll be prepared and can look at your results and really assess those. If you don't do these quizzes before then, for one, the ones who have done it puts them behind, but for the other, you don't get to get the full effect of how your values and skills and interests line up. And those are important because you may be really interested in becoming a doctor because it makes a lot of money, but you may not be that interested in science. And so, or you may want to spend more time with your family, and so therefore being an ER doctor is maybe not a good alignment with your values. And so this is going to help you look at that across the board. So please make sure you get this done before Thursday.